Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Pumptober, Moonvember, Bullsember. How soon are we going to see this thing rock and roll? Just a little video here, importing the fractal from the former bull run onto what we are seeing today, and you guys can see that pattern just in and around here. That's looking very similar. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that we are going to see exactly this throughout the last quarter of 2024. But guys, the setup is real. And, even though we have not seen, any kind of meaningful movement as of late, I mean, we are 10 days in now to October. So we're already a third in. And so we got 2/3 left of the month. This chart was first published at the end of September. This coming from Gov't here. The yellow arrow is pointing out a crucial level. XRP has now rejected from it and is still ranging inside the descending channel on the macro scale. So, just to kind of put a point on this, we did see XRP get above that level a few days ago. But of course, the crypto market did come down and XRP did come down with it. Gov't does continue by saying, I am waiting to see if it comes into my buy zone where it'll bounce and I will sell. So he is, I've been following his tweets for a little bit now, and he's looking to actually buy XRP if it does come down even further. And he is, right now, he's just looking to day trade it, I guess, to have a little bit of fun, considering, this is not, we've been waiting for a while, as I demonstrated yesterday. It only did take about 333 days to get up out of the funk after the low. And guys, at this point, we're already trending. We've already been grinding for 842 days. So more than double what it took during the last bull run. And I'm not even accounting for the beer flu black swan event down in here. Right now, as of the time of this recording, though, we've got one XRP trading in and around 52.6, so not too much movement. Right now, you guys can see fear has now gripped the crypto community. Market cap is down by a little bit, although we're still above 2.13 trillion, which is great. 24-hour volume, that's up just by a little bit, though. Not a lot of trading going on. Bitcoin dominance still holding. Cryptocurrencies not moving too much. It feels like, day in, day out, we've just been seeing more of the same. Bitcoin here on the daily did come down a little bit yesterday, but is now basing, and we are kind of recalibrating here for Bitcoin. So we are still, in my opinion, we're still actually in a good spot here, because we are still making these higher lows here. So this was the higher low, and this most recent low is matching this this low that we just saw a few days ago, and this higher high, higher than here. Even though we did see this come down lower, we aren't actually making lower lows, so hopefully we can rebound off that and make a new high. Gov't here confirming nothing new is going on. Bitcoin and altcoins are still ranging inside a massive descending channel, building lower lows and lower highs. Well, that is debatable, I guess, just depending on how you look at this. I think, though, if we do go beyond this, that would be a lower low technically. He goes on to say, BTC hasn't reclaimed 71,000. That's a big deal, meaning there still hasn't been a confirmation of a higher high and a reversal. So guys, we're still just kind of sitting here patiently and waiting. Sandman here also bringing us some statistics on the assets that people are actually turning negative on at this point in time. Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and XRP are the assets the crowd has turned the most negative on during this mild crypto slump. Coins with the most bearish crowd narratives historically have the best chance of rising. So here are the top 20 candidates. We got Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, Optimism, Matic, Sui, Crow, FTM, AVAX, 88, Render, Floki, Pepe, Toncoin, FIL, Injective INJ, Shiba Inu, and Tron, TRX. So you guys can see sentiment has been going down for a lot of these altcoins, and I mean for good reason. Sentiment going down in the entire space, as I mentioned before. And, even if we just look at the last, well, I guess this is only going to really give us the top 100 coins unless I change this metric down here. Basically, I guess it only goes up to 100. Basically, all I was going to do was show you guys that, most of these coins aren't really seeing any gains of the top 100. The one that is up the most right now is Uniswap. But that doesn't mean we should be going and chasing, the coin that is just pumping, happens to be pumping today. Nevertheless, wanted to thank Santiment, of course, Gov't, and XRP Bags just for posting those. Now, Ali Charts here, guys, bringing this to our attention. $5.6 billion in Bitcoin realized profits have been recorded in the last 24 hours. So also giving us some insight on who is doing what. So this was over October, I guess, 8th, 9th. He did post this on the 9th. So as we did see prices coming down, profits were in fact taken from the King Crypto. As you guys can see it here. So 7th, 8th, 9th, we can see prices coming down. So profit takers were taking profits in and around $64,000. I guess just another interesting metric there to pay attention to. Wanted to thank Ali for pointing that out. Guys, getting to some news relating to the overall crypto landscape, and because we are seeing, more stablecoin regulation coming into play here, what that means is we're also noticing big companies changing their program a little bit. Is there a specific reason Stripe will start accepting cryptos again after 10 years? I think it's been since 2018, if I'm not mistaken, especially since Gary Gensler is launching lawsuits like there's no tomorrow. Stripe will also appear at Ripple's swell, which is an interesting connection there. Interesting timing. So Jeffrey Weinstein, he did post over there on Twitter, okay, crypto on Stripe is officially back, so they're accepting stablecoins from 150 plus countries. Buyers can pay in USDC via Ethereum, Solana, or Polygon. You, as a US business, can receive USD. It works with checkout elements or payment intents and soon subscriptions. See a live demo, and you can click on that link there. This is unfortunately a screen grab, so I don't have a live link here. We're rolling this out to hundreds of thousands of USA businesses today and even more countries. So here's what's going on, guys. Stripe's reintroduction to crypto comes after a decision to end support for Bitcoin in 2018, where it cited market volatility concerns. And, a lot of people are commenting on this, saying that because now we've got the crypto, the stablecoin regulation getting sorted out in the US, this is opening doors up for companies that have, maybe decided to reject cryptocurrency, reject cryptocurrency for the last little bit and now come back to it. So this Decrypt article here, just going over that tweet I just read. In April, Weinstein announced that Stripe would initially support payments using USDC. Stripe follows the lead of rival PayPal in offering crypto rails to support transactions after it expanded its services in 2021. PayPal began allowing customers to make purchases at millions of merchants worldwide using its checkout with crypto feature. Following that approach, Stripe aims to simplify crypto transactions by automatically converting stablecoin payments into fiat currency and settling them via a merchant Stripe account. So, you see it here. Stripe wants to follow their lead rival PayPal, and considering, PayPal is already, getting into this mix, integrating stablecoins onto their platform, dealing with other cryptocurrencies as well, at least in the US. Now Stripe is realizing, okay, the landscape, the crypto landscape is becoming more regulated, and therefore we should come back into this space. So, guys, we're going to start to see this slowly. This is not going to be a big boom event. We're going to, probably see these guys that used to deal in cryptocurrency start coming back, along with some of the major players as well. Not a very sexy look, but I mean, at least I guess the bright side is that crypto integration and crypto acceptance is becoming more prevalent. Wrath of Kahneman here, guys, posting this as well. If you're interested, it looks like Norton Rose Fulbright was advising Ripple on obtaining the United Arab Emirates license last month. So he does post the reference article down here. But in that article, guys, here's what it says. Global law firm Norton Rose Fulbright did advise Ripple on obtaining its principal approval from the Dubai Financial Services Authority to operate a regulated crypto-enabled payment system in the Dubai International Financial Center. We know that story was making waves last month. This did mark Ripple's first step into the Middle Eastern payments market. Ripple, a leading provider of digital asset infrastructure for financial services, will be the first DFSA licensed blockchain-enabled payment services provider. And I don't know if that is in the Middle East specifically or just in general. So Joachim here saying, bullish if true. It is true. Check the second tweet. Ripple did receive the license last month. I mean, that is fairly established news by now. A big win for Ripple. I mean, just kind of demonstrating Ripple is continuing to make waves. They do not care about the U.S. regulation. They've, forged ahead. And, part of their strategy was to become as big as possible for cross-border payments, basically to rival SWIFT in a lot of ways. And they have been doing this. I know the U.S. is the last piece of the puzzle. And, now that we are seeing slowly but surely the stablecoin regulations, and I mean, it's such a political move too. It seems so obvious. The U.S. wants to have the stablecoin regulation because they want to allow for many different stable coins to be introduced into the ecosystem. And so it's like, yeah, look, we're favorable to crypto and companies can use stable coins, but you got to think of how many of these stable coins are going to be denominated in the US dollar. So they're going to be USD backed stable coins, which will, and here's where the politicization comes in, which will in fact help stabilize the US dollar to prevent debasing the US dollar, to prevent countries like the BRICS nations do what they do, but it's not really helping in that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's helping. It looks like they are moving ahead with DLT and looking to transact in their own currencies and likely going to create their own BRICS currency. However, I'm getting off topic here. Nevertheless, it is interesting to see how all these moves are being made across the world and what this picture will look like eventually in the coming years. So I wanted to thank Wrath of Kahneman for posting that. 2 million more RLUSD guys have just been burnt on the XRP ledger. This one coming from Crypto Insight UK. He retweeted out Ripple's stablecoin trackers tweet here, giving us the Explorer link. Here, let me just bring up that Explorer link. Down here, 2 million RLUSD, more RLUSD have now been burnt on the XRP ledger. So as you can see, testing is continuing here. Not too much else to report on that, really. Guys, this was pretty big news that came out kind of quietly yesterday. Palau will move tokenization to the retail public, similar to PayPal or Alipay, using Ripple's technology. Interesting that they are also mentioning PayPal. So just kind of wanted to stop here for a minute, just mentioning this idea that, PayPal, the incumbent, Stripe did also follow through, just going back to this story here, looking to, it mentioned it down here, looking to rival lead challenger PayPal. So, because, and I know this is in Palau and the other story has to do with US markets, but, now that we are seeing big players that already have a large market share jump into the picture, it's now becoming very apparent that, whether it's a smaller company or, an island nation like this one of Palau, it's becoming more apparent that they want to modernize, that they want to jump on board. So Palau will move tokenization to the retail public using Ripple's technology. If you guys look at this over here, okay, the Republic of Palau's Ministry of Finance has reported the successful completion of Phase 2A of its National Government Payment Service project, focusing on the integration of a stablecoin system powered by Ripple's blockchain technology. So that is the first big piece of news here. But then, guys, this also did come out a couple of days ago, and this was brought to my attention by, I don't have the tweet up here, but this was brought to my attention by Michael Branch. He did send me a DM relating to this. I wanted to mention it because it does connect some interesting tidbits here, more information connecting Palau and the XRP ledger. Palau launches blockchain-based savings bonds prototype system with Soramitsu, supported by Japan's METI and the Palauan government. In partnership with Soramitsu and Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, which is dubbed METI, the government of Palau has officially launched a prototype of its blockchain-based savings bond system, Palau Invest. So we already know Palau is connected with Ripple, but what is this blockchain-based savings bond system? Notice here, okay, I'm just going to point this out to METI. They are Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry. We know Japan is heavily already integrated with RippleNet through that consortium of banks committed to using the XRP ledger. So just keep that in mind. So sponsored by METI's Global South future-oriented co-creation project, the initiative highlights Japan's dedication to supporting emerging economies through innovative technology. The digital savings bonds offer Palauan citizens a simple way to invest in their country while earning returns. The funds raised will be allocated to key national projects such as bridges, roads, public infrastructure. So this is kind of an economy of investing and getting something out of it for your country, for your island nation. Now, of course, because the island nation of Palau is so small, they can do this kind of thing, and they can probably be fairly efficient with it. You start introducing larger countries and doing this on a larger scale right away, it probably would crash and burn. But it's good to see this in a test case scenario. Here's a quote: "The Savings Bond Initiative allows us to fund crucial projects like housing, SME development, and infrastructure with domestically sourced capital. By investing in these areas, we stimulate job creation, enhance business opportunities, and foster a vibrant economy." So you got to think, okay, if they are deciding to put this on the blockchain, what blockchain are they using? Could it be connected to the XRP ledger? Well, Alex Cobb, actually, I haven't caught one of his videos in a while, but he actually uncovered some things. A great video here by Alex, and I do suggest you watch it, but I wanted to point out some of the highlights that he mentioned here. So remember that company, Soramitsu? Well, check this out. They are connected to Hyperledger Iora, a next-generation permission blockchain platform aimed at helping businesses and financial institutions manage digital assets. Well, we know all about the Hyperledger. If I just click on that, it gives you guys some more information here with regards to Hyperledger Iora. Yeah, guys, the same Hyperledger that we all know and love. And so if I just scroll down on the Wikipedia for Hyperledger, we got a few different Hyperledger subsections here, like Hyperledger Fabric, which we've heard about quite a bit, Hyperledger Sawtooth, And some of the tools here, Hyperledger Aries, Hyperledger Caliper, Hyperledger CeeLo, Hyperledger Composer. We've got Explorer and Quilt. Now, let's take a look at Quilt, guys. Hyperledger Quilt is a business blockchain tool and one of Hyperledger's projects hosted by the Linux Foundation. Hyperledger Quilt offers interoperability between ledger systems and implementing the interledger protocol such as ILP. So just remember this, guys. Interoperability, this has always been the name of the game. So ILP, which primarily is a payments protocol and is designed to transfer value across distributed ledgers and non-distributed ledgers. The interledger protocol provides atomic swaps between ledgers, even non-blockchain or distributed ledgers, and a single account namespace for accounts within each ledger. With the addition of Quilt of Hyperledger, the Linux Foundation now hosts both Java and JavaScript interledger implementations. Hyperledger Quilt was initially contributed by NTT Data and none other than Ripple. Boom goes the dynamite, guys. And we know who co-created the Interledger protocol. Stefan Thomas is the co-creator of the Interledger protocol and chairperson of the board at the Interledger Foundation. He, along with Evan Schwartz, did create this. He currently works on DASI, an open source peer-to-peer implementation of Interledger. And if you check this out here, I do suggest you watch Alex's video because he does go over some of these points. He pointed us to this, okay, the project plan for Hyperledger mentorship. And this is just an outline, which I will link, of course. I will link everything in the description of this video for you. Well, this brings up Hyperledger IORA, okay? The same Hyperledger IORA from Soramitsu Bank that is connected to the Republic of Palau. And guys, you can see it right here. Research existing settlement engine implementations, include settlement with an Ethereum engine and also settlement with XRP. So if you think to yourself, the nation of Palau, obviously we know about their stablecoin project, their CBDC that is running on the Ripple network. But now, guys, they're launching blockchain-based savings bonds with Soramitsu, which is running on the Hyperledger IORA. And if you think to yourself, these savings bonds, this could entice citizens to invest in the country they live in. As a result, this would drive more demand to the XRP ledger. And if this does settle on XRP, guys, that would just drive more demand to the XRP cryptocurrency. And I mean, yeah, when I say a test case, Palau's population is only 18,000 people. So, very, very small demand at this point. If you do put an entire nation, though, on the XRP ledger, you do have to start small and work your way up. So if this is kind of like a test sandbox, similar to how they implemented their CBDC, could we eventually see, if this is successful, could we eventually see something similar occur, maybe with the country of Japan, and then eventually maybe with other countries down the road? Perhaps the United States of America. Who knows, guys? Maybe one day, at that point, XRP would be in high demand, bringing the price to new levels that we have likely never seen before. That is just my opinion, though. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.